Why would the almighty, infinite gods need to build a fortress wall around their dwelling? In Norse mythology, the gods invite a Jotunn into their dwelling to create a fortress wall for them in a certain amount of time in exchange for the sun, the moon, and the goddess Freya. The gods, believing that this task is too great to be accomplished, agree to the deal. Seeing as the Jotunn had nearly accomplished building the walls around Asgard within the time set by the gods, with the help of his horse, they know that the Jotunn will receive the sun, the moon, and the goddess Freya. However, Loki, transforming himself into a mare, seduces the Jotunn's horse and produces Sleipnir, Odin's 8-legged horse which allows him to slip between all worlds in existence. Then, Thor comes in and kills the Jotunn, and now Asgard has its wall. We live in a universe of change. There's one place in the universe where things change the least, and that is Asgard, because the Aesir live in timeless perfection. And timeless perfection does not and cannot change. This is also why the Aesir, Vanir, and the Elves are similar, but different because they deal with time and space differently. Indeed, this timeless perfection the gods live in is part of the reason as to why some of them die at Ragnarok, because in order for timeless perfection to reach its highest state, it must be destroyed in order to evolve. Thus, the gods could not build a wall for themselves, because a wall represents protecting oneself from evolution, so they had to employ the help of a Jotunn. In this sense, the Jotnar represent the exact opposite of the gods. Where the gods live in timeless perfection, the Jotnar want to create a stagnation in a world that operates in dynamic change. This is why Thor cannot put up with Jotnar, because he is a god of spiritual evolution, among other things. The wall around Asgard symbolizes limitation, but the gods cannot create limitation. The beings that attempt to keep other beings in limitation are the Jotnar, and thus the gods needed the Jotnar to build them a wall. As humans, we have to ask ourselves, what walls have we created? For us personally, on a psychological level, what that means is, in order to create our walls, we have to hire Jotnar, which means we have to hire our own negative tendencies, our fear, our greed, our lust, our anger, all of the things that are ultimately self-destructive, but come from our instinctive self-preservation. When you use Jotnar, you've made a contract with all of your limitations to keep you stuck where you are, so you need Thor to come in and destroy them, destroy your illusion and limitations. When you meditate, make offerings, or pray to the gods, you break free from limitations and, quite literally, empower yourself. You become limitless. This, I say, is why it is important for pagans to read the mythology themselves and begin to develop your ability to interpret them, or learn from a trusted person you believe has the ability to interpret them too.